let's have a look at my music DVDs. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to another in my collection videos, and we're moving on to my music DVDs. I've skipped ahead to those because basically I'm moving them from there because I need the space for more box sets, and they're going up on this set of shelves there. They're going on the top of there, hopefully. Hope they fit. So yes, we'll crack straight on. So first up is The Story Behind the Tracks by T'Pau, and this is signed by Carol Decker and Ronnie Rogers of T'Pau. This was bought through their website. It's basically a documentary about their early days leading up to the recording of their breakthrough album Bridge of Spies. It's also got a disc of demos and what have you, a CD disc in there as well. But yeah, very interesting, and it was a good way of getting their autographs as well. This is Girls Aloud, What Will Neighbours Say live in concert. I've mentioned before that I love Girls Aloud, they're my favourite girl group. This is concert from the What Will Neighbours Say tour, funnily enough. And it's also got some bonus videos and what have you on there. This is from McCartney Years. So these are most of Paul McCartney's videos running up to 2005. Has also got some live stuff on here, commentaries by Paul. It's a really good box set. The only problem is some of the videos which were filmed full screen have been put into widescreen for it, but otherwise really good. This is Returnable Champions by Queen and Paul Rodgers. This is a live concert from when Paul Rodgers was fronting Queen. It never quite worked, him being lead singer of Queen, but it's alright. First of many Prince ones. This is Network's release of the Sine Of A Times movie. This has had lots of releases through various people because the copyright on it is a bit funny. But it is a magnificent concert film. Just so good. Here we have one of many of Hollands Later with Jules Holland's compilations. This is Giants. Each one sort of themed. So this is what they call Giants, Legends or Greats. It's got Paul McCartney, Joe Strummer, Johnny Cash, Pretenders, Dr. John, Brian Ferry, Georgie Fame, Patti Smith, Leonard Cohen, Paul Weller, Al Green, Ronnie Spector with a Divine Comedy, which is excellent. Willie Nelson, Elvis Costello, Dusty Springfield, Robbie Williams doing Suspicious Minds, which is also excellent. Solomon Burke, Tom Jones, Jeff Beck, Page and Plant, Pete Townsend, Bo Diddley, Blondie, George Benson, Bobby Whitlock and Eric Clapton, R.E.M., Stevie Winwood, Lou Reed, Roger McGuinn, Tony Bennett, The Kinks, and Ian Dury doing Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll, which is also excellent. Well, a lot of it is excellent, but those three are particular highlights for me. But these are always enjoyable compilations and a good way to see bits you'd missed, and also to discover new artists as well. This is the Beatles' first US visit. This is a documentary made by the Maisels brothers, filming them when they, for the first time they visited the US. What is it, 81-minute documentary, sort of about, the concerts they did over there, the Ed Sullivan Show, all sorts. And there's loads of extras on here as well. And commentary. Yeah, it's a good documentary. It's Queen Rock Montreal and Live Aid. So this is 2 discs. I think it's 2 discs. Yes, it says on the front there. Queen Rock Montreal, which was originally released as a film called We Will Rock You. And that had, VHS release and everything. Slightly re-edited, I believe, and remastered and everything. And that's Queen Rock Montreal, and then it's got the full Live Aid appearance on there as well, and rehearsal footage from Live Aid as well, so that's good. This concert for George. This is a tribute for George Harrison. Performed in 2002. Obviously after he died. Really enjoyable, this. They've sort of put it on here backwards. So disc 1 is the normal concert with all the guest stars. Eric Clapton sort of organised it, and then Joe Brown, Jules Holland, Sam Brown, Danny Harrison, Jeff Lynne, Paul McCartney, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Billy Preston, Ringo Starr, and then disc 2. No, I lied. They haven't done that at all. Disc 1 is the full concert, including at the start. Yeah, sorry, got that wrong. Ravi Shankar's bit with Anushka Shankar, his daughter, doing the sort of Indian themed stuff, and then it goes into the proper concert. Disc 2 was a theatrical version, which is re-edited, slightly shorter, and it's also got rehearsal footage on there. But yeah, that's really good. This is the original release of it. It's fairly recently been re-released. This is Hard Day's Night, the 2-disc collector's edition. So it's got the movie plus a new promotional special on disc 1. Then on disc 2 is loads of special features, interviews, and featurettes, things like that. I'm sure I don't need to tell you about Hard Day's Night. This is Magical Mystery Tour. This is an Australian release. It was difficult to get hold of until they re-released the special book set edition, which I've got over there. So this was just about the only way to get hold of it for a long time. It's not a great quality, but it was good enough. And I don't mind Magical Mystery Tour, as I think possibly Paul says in the anthologies. Even if you take away the story bit, you know, it's got them. It's the only footage of them performing "I Am a Walrus" and "Your Mother Should Know" and, well, you know, Blue Jay. Well, not footage of Blue Jay Way, but you know what I mean. Fall on a Hill. This is Alicia Keys Unplugged. Love Alicia. Seen her live 4 times. Got all her stuff, obviously. Criminally represented in visual media. There's only this and her Blu-ray of Storytellers, if memory serves. So this is our MTV Unplugged session, which is absolutely amazing. Janet Jackson, from Janet to Demeter Joe, the videos. That's what it says. It's her videos from the Janet album to the Demeter Joe albums. We got 19 videos, one of which is a live version from UK TV, doesn't say which. Some behind the scenes stuff and interviews, all sorts on there. But I do like Janet, and she's always nice to watch. This is Kylie Showgirl DVD. So this is from the Showgirl tour, filmed at Earl's Court in London on the 6th of May 2005. So this was just before she was diagnosed with cancer. It was sort of a greatest hits tour, so it's got all the stuff you would want to hear up to that point in it. Really good show. DVDs and Blu-rays are always excellent. It's got documentary as well, and DVD ROM bits where you can download wallpapers and stuff like that. This is Blur Star Shaped. This was a documentary released early in Blur's career, sort of pre-Park Life. This is a re-release from, when does it say? 2004. So the documentary's got lots of live footage as well. And then this has also got 2 live performances, live in Kilburn. Trying to see if it says a year, from 1991. And live at Princess Charlotte, which was one of their very, very early shows. So that's a good little compilation. This is Melanie C Live Hits. So live recording of her performing her hits, basically, in 2006. Yeah. Again, big fan of Melanie. And she always, her Physical media releases, visual media releases were always good. So another of the Jools Holland ones. This is called Britannia. So this is sort of Britpoppy and post Britpop. Ash, Blur, British Sea Power, Catatonia, Coldplay, Corner Shop, Doves, Echo and the Bunnymen, Elastica, Elbow, Embrace, Feeder, Franz Ferdinand, Keane, Manic Street Preachers, Morrissey, Oasis, Paul Weller, Primal Scream, Pulp, Radiohead, Spiritualised, Star Sailor, Stereophonics, Suede, Super Furry Animals, Supergrass, 2220s, The Beta Band, Charlatans, The Darkness, Libertines, The Verve and Travis. So that's another very good one. So good that they did a second volume, later called Britannia 2. This has got Kaiser Chiefs, Blur, Hardfire, Supergrass, Radiohead, Block Party, New Order, The Future Heads, The Verve, Snow Patrol, Manic Street Preachers, The Libertines, Morrissey, The Ordinary Boys, McCartney and Butler doing Yes, which is just amazing. Doves, Oasis, Badly Drawn Boy, Razorlight, Stereophonics, Keane, The Zootons, Ian Brown, The Go Team, Paul Weller, Graham Coxon, Franz Ferdinand, Suede, Hope of the States, I don't remember, Charlatans, Athletes, Catatonia, Pulp, The Fall, Travis, Coldplay and Embrace. That's another really good one. Another bit of Prince. This is Raven to the Year 2000. This was a show he put on New Year's Eve night. It was actually recorded in advance, but it was shown pay-per-view New Year's Eve 1999 going into 2000. More or less a hit set. A couple of tracks from Raven to the Joy Fantastic album. But it's got special guest appearances by Lenny Kravitz, Maceo Parker, Larry Graham, George Clinton, The Time. And it's got various interviews, not with Prince, but with some of the other people on here. Really good concept, that. And another Girls Aloud. And we'll finish this volume on this one, I think. This is Girls Aloud, Out of Control, live from the O2 2009. So this is another live recording, obviously. And it's also got CD, I think. DVD. Yeah, it's also got the whole concert on CD as well. A nice little package for that, with a nice booklet in it. As I've always put on a really good show, Girls Aloud. Yep, so that is the first step of my music DVDs. Probably going to be about 6 or 7 of these by the looks of it. When you start taking them off, you realise how many you've got. Yes, so they'll be on my playlist. I'll put them on both a music playlist and a DVD playlist, obviously. Like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you on another video. Bye.